In Cambodia, victims of human trafficking all go through a lot of psychological disorders. They go through a lot of difficulty getting back to the society. So there are a lot of trauma centers which teach yoga to see that they come back to normal life. So I think whatever you're saying initially sounds a little difficult to do, but it is the need of the hour.
Yeah, good evening, friends. I think you have been enjoying right from morning. And we are going to just start the panel discussion. Sir, for both the consulates here. So this is a two-day Global Yoga Summit. And we have from 50 plus countries, delegates who have come here. And apart from that, we have about nearly 5,000 delegates who have registered, come from Sri Lanka, Nepal, you name it, everybody are here. The purpose of this meet is to interact, know more about yoga. And also we are connected with health wellness. That is how we have been doing. And we have great scholars here like Dr. Reddy Garu and Dr. Yogi Devraj, and many of them, they have been here and they have given most of their time, life for this yoga. So as we know that yoga is the one which started from India and it has percolated everywhere thanks to our Prime Minister, which has been talked from morning, the same thing has been repeated. So with that, so what we want to know at this part of time is how yoga could be taken up in other countries and how we could start maybe a university or a training, and what is the importance of yoga in these countries where you are representing. So we have some few questions from our the delegates here, which I've just made some important points on that, which I would like to shoot out to you. And if you could just tell us, so it's an eye-opener, and also it may help the other participants to expand this yoga itself. Sir, now the first question what I have here is, what strategies can be used to effectively promote yoga in your country? That is the country where you are representing. Latin.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am P Balasubramaniam. I am representing a country called Latvia, which is above Sweden and below, in between Ukraine and other countries. It is called a Baltic country. 3 nations are there, countries, which is Latvia, Estonia, and Lithuania. And first of all, I would like to thank the management of Yoga Center for inviting me and my colleague and other people who are supposed to come. And we are very happy to be here. And whatever I can say from my side, I would like to say to you for my own experience. First of all, I'm 84 years old and I've been practicing yoga for the past 20 years.
Wow.
And different types of yoga, starting with pranayam and your asanas and other things. And for the past 10 years, I'm in Latvia, going every year. And always I used to call my colleagues and friends and explain. And they ask how 84 you're looking, healthy and nice. I said it's all apart from my doing regular exercise, walking and playing some games like golf. Before that I used to play badminton. Because of my age now, I'm able to do yoga. And I got one of the yoga masters from this center, Dr. Parameswar, and he has been with me for 10 years. Every alternate days he has been coming and practicing with him. And regarding Latvia is concerned, for the past 10 years, wherever I go, and they ask me, I always used to explain how yoga is very famous internationally, and also it started from India, and I'm very proud that I'm to be here, and any questions you want to ask, you can ask. But slowly, steadily, our country is getting used to yoga, but it will take more time because the people are not used to. They got their own way of exercising, their own way of method of doing so many things.
Yeah.
Now, gentlemen, whatever you like to ask question.
Same question.
I hand over the mic to you.
Sir, I would like to ask the same question to you. In which part of country you are representing and what is your feeling about yoga there?
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. I am N.S. Srinivasapurthy. I am the Honorary Consul of Vietnam in Karnataka. I am the Honorary Consul for the last 3 years. Basically, I am a Bangalorean by birth. It is only incidental that I am representing Vietnam also right now. Dear friends, Vietnam is not a new place for yoga at all. Yoga is very well entrenched in Vietnam, is what I should say. In fact, from our Karnataka itself, there are so many people who have traveled all the way to Vietnam and settled there, and then training the Vietnamese in terms of yoga. But right here, I have a friend of mine who is Mr. Vishwanath, who is settled in Ho Chi Minh City for the last 13 years and teaching yoga to the local people. But I mentioned who is a friend of mine. Vishwanath was telling that he is a student of mine, sir, is what he said. So to that extent, yoga is very popular in Vietnam, not only in Ho Chi Minh, it is also popular in Hanoi also. So that being the case, it is because our people are there, they are definitely taking care of the different forms of yoga to see that it is spreading well in Vietnam. That's all I would like to say, Nayendra Prasad.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, could you kindly introduce yourself, sir?
ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ನಾನು ಪುಷ್ಪಕ್ ಪ್ರಕಾಶ್ ಅಂತ, ಹಾನರರಿ ಕೌನ್ಸಿಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ಚೆಕ್ ರಿಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ ಇನ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರ್.
Yes, Talama.
Namaskara, this is Karthik Talam. I'm the Honorary Consul of Cambodia, representing the states of Maharashtra, Karnataka, Goa, Tamil Nadu, and Pondicherry. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. And to my right, I have Arun. He's from well-educated, and he's very good in forming universities. And today he was traveling on the way to the airport. I requested him to be here so that as I was saying, every year, after this Global Yoga Summit, what is next? So are we going to just end there and again meet next year? That is not our aim. And we want to do something which is going to be a permanent and which is going to help the humankind. Friends, with this, I and Yogi Devraj and couple of us, we had a discussion. Our next target is to start a university. Which will be connected to many countries, and we want to educate them and spread this. And when we have great persons like our Reddy Garu, what I call him, I think we need to expand. And in that connection, I requested Arun to be here today. So I wanted to know more about how with this global yoga could be started, can start a university and spread. That is what. Could you just introduce yourself, Arun?
I'm not a yoga person for sure. I don't look like one at least. But I've been in education for a long time. I've been working with various institutions, and I've also had some kind of exposure in building certification programs for traditional healthcare. There is already a certification program under QCI for the yoga certification. But more than that, I think we have a lot more international certifications which are popular. And presently, though there are opportunities for doctoral studies in yoga, there are very few universities in India itself that are focusing on yoga, which has a huge potential globally. It's as strong as physiotherapy and other allied health areas. And that's the opportunity that can be explored because it started from here. I think there's an opportunity here to have one which focuses on that area and expands that area in the research as well as on the education space. And that's what I'm here to discuss about. Thank you.
Thank you, Arun. Sir, to Prakash, I've been seeing that some of your WhatsApp and where the yoga has been promoted in Czech and it has been done. Could you kindly explain, to our viewers here and our delegates how yoga could be more expanded in these countries where our global yoga people could come there and teach or could carry it for the further. Over to you, sir.
ಮತ್ತು ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂತಿರೋ ಎಲ್ಲ ನನ್ನ ಹಾನರರಿ ಕೌನ್ಸಿಲ್ ಮಿತ್ರರಿಗೆ ಮತ್ತು ರೋಟರಿ ಬಂಧುಗಳಿಗೆ ಹಾಗೂ ಯೋಗ ಗುರುಗಳಿಗೆ ಮತ್ತು ಯೋಗ ಕಲಿತಿರೋ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ನಾನು ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳಕ್ಕೆ ಇದು ನೀವು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋ ಒಂದು ಆರೋಗ್ಯ ಮೇಳ ಏನಿದೆ ನಿಜವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಇದು ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಟರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಅವರ್ ನೇಷನ್. ನೀವು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋ ರೋಟ್ರಿ ನಿಜ, ನಾನು ರೋಟರಿಯನ್ನು ವಿದ್ಯಾರಣ್ಯಪುರ, ಸೊ ಖುಷಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಈ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿರೋದಕ್ಕೆ. ನಾನು ಒಂದೇನಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತಂದರೆ, ಯಾವುದೇ ಫಾರಿನ್ ಕಂಟ್ರಿಯವರು ನಮ್ಮ ದೇಶಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದಾಗ ನಾವು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ತೋರಿಸ್ಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು ನಮ್ಮ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ನಲ್ಲ, ನಮ್ಮ ಅಸೆಟ್ನಲ್ಲ, ನಮ್ಮ ಕಲ್ಚರ್ನ ತೋರಿಸ್ಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಆ ನಿಟ್ಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನೇನು ಮಾಡಿದೆ, 2012 ನಾನು ಚೆಕ್ ರಿಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ಗೆ ಎಂಟರ್ ಆದಾಗ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಬಂದೆ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ನಾನು ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ರಾಮಕೃಷ್ಣಾಶ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡೋಗಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಒನ್ ಡೇ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಯೋಗ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಮಾಡಿಸಿ, ಮೂವನ್ ಪಿಕ್ ಹೋಟ್ಲಲ್ಲಿ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಯೋಗ ಟೀಮ್ನ ಕರೆಸಿ ಅವರಷ್ಟು ಜನಕ್ಕೂ ಇನ್ಕ್ಲೂಡಿಂಗ್ ಅವ್ರ ಮೈ ಬಗ್ದೇ ಇದ್ರೂ ಮೈ ಬಗ್ಸಿಸಿ ಯೋಗ ಮಾಡಿಸಿ. ಯಾಕೆಂತಂದರೆ ಏನು ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಸಂಪಾದನೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಆದರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಲ್ಚರ್ನ ನಾವು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಅವ್ರುಗಳು ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ಬೇಕು. ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ಅದ್ರದ್ದು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ನ ನಾವು ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡೋದಂದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಆದ್ರೂ ಡಿಜಿಟಲ್ ಯೋಗ ಬುಕ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕಳಿಸಿ ಮೂವ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಪಿಕ್ಕಲ್ಲಿ ಸಪ್ರೇಟ್ ಒಂದು ಫುಲ್ ಹಾಲಲ್ಲಿ ಅರೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿಸಿ ಯೋಗನ ಒನ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ಮೆನಿ ಟೈಮ್ಸ್, ಇನ್ಕ್ಲೂಡಿಂಗ್ ಮೈ ಅಂಬಾಸಿಡರ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ವಾಸ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ರಾಮಕೃಷ್ಣಾಶ್ರಮ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಬರೀ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ಊಟ ಮಾಡಿಸಿ ವೆಜಿಟೇರಿಯನ್ ತಿನ್ನಿಸಿ ತಟ್ಟೆ ತೊಳಸಿಸ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಯಾಕೆಂತಂದರೆ ನಾವು ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಹೋದ ಕಡೆ ಅವ್ರ ಕಲ್ಚರ್ನ ಕಲ್ತ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀವಿ, ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ಕಲ್ಚರ್ನ ಅವ್ರು ಕರ್ಕೊಂಬಂದಾಗ ತೋರಿಸ್ಬೇಕು. ಅದು ನನ್ನ ನಿಟ್ಟು. ಏಕೆಂತಂದರೆ ನಾವು ಎಷ್ಟೇ ಸಾಧನೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ನಮ್ಮ ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂದರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಮಾತೃಭೂಮಿ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ನಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು ಏನು ನಮ್ಮ ಕಲಿಸಿದೆ ನಮ್ಮ ದೇಶ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು, ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಬಿಡಬಾರ್ದು. ಎಷ್ಟೇ ಮೇಲಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋದ್ರೂ ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ಬೇರೆ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅದನ್ನು ಮರಿಬಾರ್ದು. ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಎಷ್ಟು ನಾವು ಬೆಳೆಸ್ತೀವಿ ಅದಷ್ಟು ತುಂಬ ಇನ್ನೂ ಈಗ ನೋಡಿ ಇವತ್ತು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲೇ ನಾವೇ ಮಾಡ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಯೋಗ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ದಿವಸ ನಾನು ನಾನು ಕೊಚ್ಕೊಳಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅವತ್ತು 2012 ಇವತ್ತಿನವರೆಗೂ ಎವ್ರಿ ಡೇ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಲ್ಲೊಂದು ಸುಮಾರು ಜನ. ನಾನೇನು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಅವ್ರು ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಇವತ್ತು ಕೆಲವರು ಬಂದರೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ, ಮೈಸೂರಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಒನ್ ಡೇ 2 days ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಈವನ್ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಮಂತ್ ಬಂದಿದ್ರು, ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ 6 months ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಬಂದಿದ್ರು. ಅವ್ರಿಗೂ ತಿರ್ಗಾ 1 day ಸೆಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿಸಿ ಕೊಡಿಸಿದ್ದೆ. ಸೊ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿಹಾರ್ ಯೋಗ ಇದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಜಯನಗರ ಹತ್ರ ಇದೆ. ಅವ್ರ ಗುರುಗಳು ಎಷ್ಟು ಖುಷಿ ಅಂತಂದರೆ, ಪ್ರಕಾಶ್ ಅಂತ ನೀವೆಲ್ಲರ ಹೇಳಿ ಸರ್ ನಾನು ಕಳಿಸ್ತೀನಿ, ನಮ್ಮ ಟೀಮ್ ಕಳಿಸ್ತೀನಿ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಎ ಕಮರ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್. ಆದಷ್ಟು ಏನು ಅಂದರೆ ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು ತನನ ತೋರಿಸ್ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಬರೀ ಯೋಗ ಒಂದೇ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಈವನ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಭರತನಾಟ್ಯ ಇರ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ ನಮ್ಮ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಏನೇನು ನಮ್ಮ ಸಣ್ಣ ಪುಟ್ಟ ಕಲ್ಚರ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಬಟ್ ನಾವು ಯಾವ ದೇಶದಲ್ಲೂ ಸಿಗಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿರೋ ಅಂಥ ಒಂದು ರಿಚ್ ಕಲ್ಚರು. ಅದನ್ನು ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಡ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಅದೇ ನಿಟ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ, ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ ಆಗಲಿ. ಅದ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದೇನಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂದರೆ, ನಮ್ಮ ಎಂಬೆಸಿಗಳು ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಅದರ್ ಕಂಟ್ರೀಸಲ್ಲಿ, ದೇ ಆರ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಪ್ರಮೋಟಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ಎ ಬಿಗ್ ವೇ ಯೋಗ. ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ನಾವು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ನಿಜವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಅಪ್ರಿಷಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಅಲ್ಲಿರೋ ಎವ್ರಿ ಅಂಬಾಸಿಡರ್ಸ್, ದೇ ಆರ್ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಅಂಬಾಸಿಡರ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಇವನ್ ನಾಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಚೆಕ್ ರಿಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್, ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಕಂಟ್ರಿನಲ್ಲಿರೋ ಅಂಬಾಸಿಡರ್ಸು ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಕಲ್ಚರ್ನ ಪ್ರಮೋಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಜನಕ್ಕೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಕುತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅವ್ರೆಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ ಹೊಡೆದು ನಿಜವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಅವರು ನಮ್ಮ ದೇಶದ ಅವ್ರು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡೋದು ಸಣ್ಣದು, ಅವ್ರು ನಿಜವಾಗ್ಲೂ ದೊಡ್ಡ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ವೆರಿ ಮಚ್ ಸರ್.
Thank you, Prakash sir. I think that's a great pride for the country, this the promotion of yoga and bringing them here. I'm talking in English because we have a lot of foreign people here, delegates, so they need to understand. I think bringing them here and teaching our culture is the most important thing, and that's a nice thing, sir. So then coming back to Talam sir, coming to your representation of country, so how is yoga heard there, or yoga is practiced there, or something could be done from our side to promote yoga, sir?
Yes, sir. To talk a few things about Cambodia, to lay the foundation of what Cambodia is all about. The country is an ancient Hindu country. There were two people from Ashoka's kingdom who went and who taught Buddhism and Hinduism in Cambodia in the year 274 BC. Since then, Cambodians have been following a lot of Hindu rituals, and yoga has been a part of their cultural heritage. And as Prakash sir was telling, every ambassador across the world has taken up a lot of initiative to see that yoga can be propagated in other countries. Especially in Cambodia, the ambassador has taken very good steps where the embassy itself teaches yoga every single morning, and then we have somebody from Ministry of External Affairs appoint a person who's a yoga specialist from India who's teaching yoga in Cambodia. And every year we have the yoga day celebrated in a very, very big way. And also resonating with Mr. Prakash, I would like to suggest one more thing. There are so many ambassadors who come from different countries to Bangalore. We all show them ITPL or so many things which are in the technology space or IT space. We should probably have a yoga retreat arranged for them for one day, especially on a Sunday or something like that, so that more people can join and let them understand what yoga is all about, which is the pride of our country.
Yeah, I
Thank
think
you, sir.
that's a good suggestion, sir. That's a good suggestion. Definitely we'll take that, sir. Sir, coming back to Balasubramaniam again, see, how does yoga reflect or fit into the cultural heritage of your country? Does they appreciate that, this culture of yoga? Do they appreciate that? Or do we need to promote more from this country so that that could be taken into another level?
First of all, as you correctly said, I forgot to tell you in the beginning, my embassy in Delhi, there are about 8 people working. And all the 8 people in the morning, they practice yoga. And I introduce some people from Delhi to teach them also. Now to start with, the representatives of the Latvian government, that is the ambassador, deputy ambassador, other people, they are practicing. And whenever they go on deputation or work in Latvia and other countries, they tell that we are practicing yoga from India and we are very happy about it. And wherever, other like in the, what you call our external affairs ministry in Latvia, we have been always giving news from here, sending some slides, whatever I could do, I'm doing it. They are very much interested. But it's a small country, it will take some more time for them to do. But people are aware. People are aware what yoga, how it's popular, and how the benefits are going to get out of yoga.
Okay, sir. Back to Srinivas Murthy, sir.
Sir, talking about yoga in Vietnam, see, Vietnam has a past which is entrenched in Hindu philosophies. In fact, the Chola dynasties from South India, they went to Vietnam and Cambodia and captured those places and had it. Even today, somewhere when the earth is dug, they are finding lingas and all there. Recently, a huge linga was unearthed in Vietnam itself. Now, because of this connectivity between India and Vietnam, yoga is not a new item at all. There are so many people who practice yoga. In fact, there are so many private people, as I told, Ms. Vishwa is here. And in fact, Ms. Devaraj Devadiga is another person. Prakash Aiholi is one more person. All these people are in Ho Chi Minh City. Ho Chi Minh City, incidentally, is the biggest city of Vietnam. It is the financial capital of Vietnam, whereas Hanoi is the capital city, just like Delhi. So in Ho Chi Minh City, Indians are available in plenty. So in fact, if a proper arrangements are made, I am sure that not only Indians, but even the Vietnamese will join them. And there are huge parks also. So definitely yoga can contribute. And then, see, June 21st, the World Yoga is celebrated all over the world. I am sure that Vietnam also will be able to take part in this respect. In fact, I would like to request Mr. Vishwa, if you have got anything to tell about yoga in Vietnam, sir, you can come over here and tell. I think that will be more informative than.
Thank you, everyone. So, thank you, sir. So, now Vietnam is the hub of yoga all over the world. All the people, they're joining there now. So, I have been there, let's say, as in my first speech in the inauguration, I told. I have been there almost like 18 years now. 18 years. And we have all over the Vietnam, we have the yoga centers. And we have 15,000 students, Vietnamese. And all the yoga instructors, those who are, sir took the name of the Devraj Devadiga and others also, Manju also. So all of them, almost like 500 to 600 yoga instructors, all from Karnataka. So which I am taking from here to there. So giving there some kind of classes and all the things, making as them teachers. The response of the Vietnamese is really good. They're really health conscious. And they really love to do and to get the complete real knowledge about yoga. And thanks to all the Indian embassy also, they are supporting us a lot. And still, we need to make it more better and better still. And in the first International Yoga Day, we made a Vietnamese Guinness World Record in Vietnam. And also when I make my Guinness World Record also, Vietnam Embassy and also Vietnamese government also helped us a lot. And it's still growing, and I want still it brings more and more Indians to there and with a complete good knowledge. And thanks to all, and thanks to all the delegates. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
No, Vishwa, I would just like to know, you see, there are so many Indians in Ho Chi Minh City. Of course, I'm well aware of. They run restaurants, they are employed otherwise. But what is the reaction of the Vietnamese people themselves to learning yoga? They are also equally interested, or you have to motivate them to come and attend your classes?
So in yoga, what happens is actually, sir, like there is nothing like we no need to keep pushing them. Once they understand about real essence of yoga and what they exactly they need and what we're giving them different kind of a classes, different style of the classes, they really love to do it. We have the classes from mornings 5 a.m. 5 a.m. we start every 1 hour. We have a different classes until 9 p.m. We have a continuous classes, and they're doing really good. All our classes are really full, and almost like we have the big studios around to hold 80 to 100 people in one class. Then all the classes are really going good, and they're really health conscious. That's what they love to do it, and that's there. Also, we giving some kind of like Indian dance, classical dance also with yoga and nutritions also, and according to the Ayurveda also. And we're conducting the teachers training course for every year, at least 2 to 3 times, to make them as a better teacher, and they keep taking the same teaching style to some different part of the different small corner of the Vietnam. And sometimes we also go to teach, but every time we cannot go there. That's why we make it some teachers from the Vietnamese also. The Vietnamese also taking care of some of the small part of the Vietnam. It's growing as it's continuing. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you.
So this is straight from the horse's mouth that we heard about yoga in Vietnam. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Vishwa. Thank you. Sir, Prakash, would you like to add something for this? Anything specific?
As you are aware, entire Indian government is supporting for the yoga worldwide. See, Yoga Day is becoming a world yoga day. So all our Czech Republic can just talk on that. Many people are allowed to adapt the yoga in many ways, even though some government offices also they are doing. Even our Delhi embassy, as our Balu sir told me, same way in our embassy also they are having a permanent yoga trainer in our embassy, and they come regularly and they are teaching. So like that, many programs are, some of them are known to everybody, some of them are, it is hidden, I mean like it is happening, but we cannot able to understand. One very big Ayurvedic hospital started in Brno. It's a very big, in that yoga is having a separate, people are going weekends and getting trained and all the things. Now, in maybe in another few years, we may see internationally, yoga will be on the subject, or it's going to be a syllabus for the people. There may be a chances. Thank you very much, sir.
Wow, that's a good information, sir. Yeah, to tell him, sir. Yeah.
Would you like to say something,
Yeah.
sir?
He wants to ask him a question. Go ahead, Arun.
You said there is Ayurveda hospital that has come in and with that's what. So there also there's a yoga. It's staying with the allopathic medicine, or it's as a dedicated hospital?
No, it is not only hospital. It's like therapists are there, hospitals are there, doctors are, I think, from Kerala. They are doing, it's like a package type they are doing, some 10 days, 15 days package. In that they are going to have a yoga treatment and all the things. I don't know exactly, I'm not gone in depth, but it's a beautiful hospital, like a 5-star hotel, it is like a 5-star hotel, but it is a hospital. Beautifully they have made.
Sir, Talam, sir.
Yes, sir. A couple of good mentions about what happens in Cambodia with regards to yoga and meditation. Sorry, I'm adding meditation as well. So there is a company called Himalayan Yoga Ashram, HYA, who are present across the world. So they conduct yoga training for 200 hours, that is for 24 days. So it's gaining a lot of popularity. People from across the world are coming and taking yoga teachers courses over there. And also there is we have the Angkor Wat temple, which is the an ancient Hindu temple, which is a 407-acre temple, Vishnu temple is there. So the Indian embassy always organizes a yoga day over there, where we have thousands of people coming and practicing yoga on that particular day. Apart from that, there is a place called Battambang in Cambodia, where we have the Vipassana Center. So people from across the world come here for yoga and meditation practices in Cambodia.
Oh, that's
Yes.
a nice information, sir. Sir, other to all the consulates here, honorary consulate. Now the thing is, we have been doing this as a third year Global Yoga Summit. And now last year we had about, I think, 14, 15 countries. And this year we have 52 countries participating today. And this session started from morning and probably some of them have just gone for it. So what I wanted to request is there a possibility for us to organize 1 day or 2 day sessions in the country where you are representing the same Global Yoga Summit? Because recently it was done in Sri Lanka and our people went there and they supported them and they conducted that. Similarly, maybe in these countries where you are representing, can we have 1 day or 2 day session or a festival like 3 or 4 days on a holiday, wherein our people come there, teach yoga publicly, free of cost or whatever it is. Plus, talking about the Indian culture and the homeopathy, and we have good doctors here, so they could also come with us. And is there a possibility for us to expand so that our culture, as our Indian government is supporting, so we want to expand more and more, reach to the ultimate aim of this summit and our people here is to give education on the yoga, because mental health is the most important thing, we know that. So to give more support to the people and especially to the youngsters, because nowadays that's what was discussed in the morning. The youngsters, up to certain stage, we look after them. After that, they enter into a college. We have no control on them, and we don't know. We are not teaching them how to behave and what is to be done. That's why most of them are, they are not able to take even the smallest problems in today's generation. So we thought that is the best thing is go to the colleges. That's what we have already done it. And similarly, could we do something like this, like a festival or a 2 or 3 days, exercises where people are taught about yoga? Is that possible? That's what I want to hear from you, sir.
Good, sir. Actually, we can, 2-3 types I can suggest here. We can take a yoga guru's delegation. One Rotary can organize a yoga teachers delegation to any countries. One, that is the one. Second thing, connecting Rotary is always everywhere, all over the world. So here Rotary and other country Rotary can contact the embassies and organize the 1 or 2 days program. That will be the best option and easiest option. Need not worry for the visa, need not worry for anything. It will be organized as a part of government. There are many schemes from the Arogya or something like that. You can use that schemes, take the delegation to the other country, whichever the country prefer to take this kind of, we can directly interact with the embassies and make this one success. 100% you can try. It is, no one will say no to Arogya. So for health, everybody is interested. Everybody wanted to use our techniques or whatever the support government is going to give our yoga. And main thing, use the platform of our Rotary and as well as the embassy and also government. That will be the best option as per me.
No, dear PDG Nagan Prasad, see, since in Vietnam, the infrastructure itself is as it is available. There are several yoga teachers who have gone from Karnataka and then settled there and all. But they are teaching in different parts of the country or different parts of Ho Chi Minh City or Hanoi. What I would suggest is on the International Yoga Day, I think it falls on June 21st, June 21st, let us plan right from now to see that we arrange a big event there in taking one of the fields or anything like that. We can invite the consulate, Indian consulate also there. And definitely all our people, that is all the yoga teachers who are there, they will all join, they will bring their students, and it will become a very big event. I can tell you, it will become a very big event. What, Vishnath, what do you say? definitely it will become one. So we should utilize this opportunity to see that we do it in Vietnam first. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
As far as I am concerned, I promise you whatever we could do from our embassy in Delhi. To start with, embassy people are already practicing, and we see any invitation you want us from Latvia. We are very much pleased to do that, and they have to give advance notice and see that whatever small delegation can go, I mean, I can organize it. Secondly, one suggestion I want to give is, as you correctly said, we got association, SCCD. And associations got about 30 members of Indians representing the foreign countries. And also about 20 to 30 foreign, honorary consul generals. They are also here. So we can meet together, discuss together. It will be a great advantage. And make some kind of a demonstration, some kind of thing can be done. And particularly he's talking about June 6th. It will be very nice. And you will get all the different countries together. Let's give the opportunity to international input. So if we can give advance notice, approach our President, Mr. Suresh Vaswani, who was supposed to come and unfortunately couldn't make it, we'll work it out. And we are all there. We are all good friends. We represent. We'll do that.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, sir. Sir, Kalam sir, any suggestions?
Sir, I have a very positive suggestion for all of you. The yoga community should start interacting and using more of the Department of Culture, Ministry of Culture from our country and the Ministry of Culture from other countries. So I think this is one space that we are underutilizing as of now. And also the ICCR is somebody whom the yoga community should start interacting more and making the best use of it, sir. Thank you.
That's a good suggestion, sir. So, but definitely we'll be doing that, and we may require all your help, support, so that it could be expedited and could be planned, and this could be a every year program. You know, can I request Yogi Devraj, if he's here, to kindly come, please? Sir, looking at this sort of programs to be organized, what we are discussing now, and we have, the suitable dates are looked into it, and for both the countries, whatever formalities have to be done after doing all these things. What I would say is, will there be any problem issues for the visas or anything that may arise? I don't know. If it arises, something like that, I think at that point of juncture, definitely we need your contacts and influence and your association who could help us to speed up the thing and take this delegation and have a good thing. And once this is started, I'm sure the more and more people would like to join, and this could be taken into the next level. Yeah. So as you said, I think what I could now is, all the consulates here, honorary consuls, I think you are ready to support this particular cause. So we will all, it's not only the Rotary, there are a trust, Vivekananda Trust, which is also associated for this program. So, and I'm sure there's a University of Americans. So even they are involved and they have been supporting for this thing. And what we do is we give a doctorate for the people who have been writing PhD on particular subjects, which is assigned to them, and very strictly vigilant is done. And even today, I think some of them are going to be recognized here after this program. So with all these things, and we have a very broad-based network connected, and most of them are here are professionals, but doing this as a voluntary, just to support and help the people. So that is the basic background. And after this, our next target is to start a university, and probably we will be starting somewhere in Mysore. That is what we have thought about it. Mysore looks a better place. And from there on, add up, whatever that could be done, and also connect to other countries wherein we have students coming from there, and people from here, they could go there and educate them. That is the idea of our basic idea. So for that, I think we need a lot of support and help from you, I think. So that we'll come back to you and request to you with a proper planning and a concrete planning. So wherever that is possible, we request you to kindly help us out. Arun, would you like to add up it?
Sir, before that, I'm sorry to cut you on that. With regards to visa, I'm a visa issuing authority in Cambodia, for Cambodia. So anybody who's going for the purpose of yoga, I can do two things. One is I can issue visa in one single day, waive off the processing fee, and have it help. Yes. Over to you, sir.
I think that itself is a great step forward to start the interaction going ahead. But one of the key other things that also will need to work with you and take those discussion forward is to see how we can start doing exchange of students in both of these areas for existing institutions and new institutions coming in, and how we can create that kind of an exchange environment. Like you rightly pointed out, I think Ministry of Culture and Ayush have to work together to, internationally Ministry of Culture works very closely, but here we need to create that coordination. But in the university point of view, I think we also want to see how we can foster the research areas that we're working on. And today, yoga is, we are talking about that as singular, but it's a huge ocean in itself of how we're looking at as yoga. But we need to see how those are all structured so that it's easy for the others also to understand. And that's where the university will play a key role in putting that together. Yeah, there are many ways of the university being setting up. One is you can be a state-private university, which is governed by the state with the jurisdiction of the state. You could also be registered as deemed to be university, provided you have a college and you merge with the college or become an affiliated college under an existing university that you teach, but somebody else offers a degree. And now there's also an opportunity where international universities can come and set up campus in India. And that also is now opened up. So the options of how you can set up these institutions are many. Depending on the outcome that you want to achieve, an appropriate model can be selected under that.
Thank you, Arun. I think, friends, anybody in the audience, you have any questions, you can please shoot out.
I'm Dr. Venkat Reddy, MD Naturopathy, Ayurvedic Medical Research Scientist, yoga trainer. It is really given me good information for us. Really, we are not aware of all this type of information. My interest is here. One question. Every state means every India, we have nearly 30 states, okay? We are trying to start a nursing college and the yoga related one. How do you get it, the permissions?
So can you repeat that? You're trying to say you want to have a yoga college and nursing college together or something?
Yes, actually, it's like a integrated. It's kind of, it's like I'm in the really yoga and Ayurveda and the naturopathy. This kind of environment give you the good, complete, holistic health care.
In fact, that reminds me of a very nice thing. In Cambodia, victims of human trafficking all go through a lot of psychological disorders. They go through a lot of difficulty getting back to the society. So there are a lot of trauma centers which teach yoga to see that they come back to normal life. So I think whatever you're saying initially sounds a little difficult to do, but it is the need of the hour.
Yes,
it's a great suggestion.
Actually, people are suffering with not only health, mentally, physically, and whatever. They're exposed to the different kind of diseases. Very recently, you are hearing that knowingly, unknowingly, that's without any reason, balance out under what different kind of diseases they are exposing. They need mental and physical and training, not only the medicine. This kind of
So your suggestion is so valuable, just not for my country or the whole world. Every hospital would require some integration with yoga.
Yes, sir.
It's a wonderful suggestion, sir.
I need your help to start something really in Hyderabad.
Yeah, I think you have a great message for everyone. Thank you very much, sir.
Good evening all. I am Dr. Selvarajan. I am a surgeon for newborn to 15 years of life. Recently I am into integrated wellness, conglomeration of all complementing each therapy, yoga, meditation and whatever it is. I have two suggestions and also help from the audience. Whatever we do, we need put it as a document for which it requires a proper methodology. Unless we produce some results in the form of research, the world will not take it. we know meditation, yoga, integrated Ayurveda, Siddha, everything, and also the laser therapy without side effects, all we are putting into one app. So for which we need help from all, so that the research can be put into use, for which we need money and also support system from different countries. Second one is the integrated wellness centers is going to rule the world, because everything complementary, in which the neglected part is nutrition. There is a part called psychonutrition. Either that person can be depressed or agitated. Either the person can be aggressive or docile. Either person can be emotionally down for small reasons like this. This nutrition play a great part in this, and we have to add nutrition. Nutrition therapy alone can be a modifier for all whatever you have described. Simple nutrients. This is not the time, I don't have. So psychonutrition and research and integrated wellness are my suggestions. We need help to establish centers. Though I am allopathy doctor, we established center in Coimbatore and we are expanding now like that. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would need to give a big round of applause for all these dignitaries who have taken time out and they have come here and spent for us, and they have come all the way, and thank you very much, sir. Thanks to each one of you, and we need your patronage and support in the future also, sir.
No, on behalf of all the honorary consuls that are here, I must say great thanks to our PDG, Nagendra Prasad, for having given us this opportunity to participate in such a huge gathering. In fact, to tell about yoga and to know something about the yoga also. Thank you, Nagendra Prasad. Thank you.